Hey up, I'm Vu and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld, the Sun Village. So we've survived last episode's raid, though we've still got a few bits of fire to put out. This would be the time for some rain, though I don't suspect we'll be that lucky. So what is everyone doing currently? Well, these two people seem like they're still recruited. You're recruited and you're recruited, so let's fix you up. And actually, hey! Hello, Matthew. I didn't realise you were actually downed. Oh, we could still grab you, or at the very least sell or pass you on, just to, encourage them not to attack us. Now, yeah, since you're a sheriff, you're incapable of doing a lot of things. But what I find very interesting is melee and shooting are at a very high level. So you could be some backup support. That said, you wouldn't be useful at anything else apart from probably research. Ooh, this is a time where I'd love to get some cyber blades and just replace his hands. Or their hands. No, his hands, that was right. That's the thought. Okay, let's make a room for you, I believe. Yep. You get to have this unowned bed, which means we're probably en route to needing to make a few other bedrooms. No, we're not. We've got another 3. We got 3 bedrooms empty. Actually, so we're fine. We're safe for the time being. Mark this one for prisoner. Let's get someone to capture you ASAP. Capture Matthew the Sheriff. Awesome. And of course we're going to have to replace the cooler and fix it up to the right temperature as well. What are you doing? I thought you were walking around the other way. That wasn't quite what I wanted. Yep, so let's check our restrictions. Everyone's in home zone. Let's unrestrict that just so people can wander outside the base. Further than just the home zone itself. So you want to of course get these walls built and hopefully... Oh, you putting out the fire? You need to put it out a little faster. How about Fu? You're on... Looks like you're about to go on fire. Get on fire. I need you to put this one out just so we don't lose our horseshoes. And then work from the end so it doesn't spread. Yeah, well that didn't go too well, did it? And get over here. Need to get rid of this last fire. And that's it. That's all the fire. Phew. Wasn't great. There's certainly going to be a bit more patching to be done, but of course this is about time where we start replacing things with stone. We've been meaning to for a while, and this gives us more of a reason to do so. So I think I'm just going to move it in 2 blocks, pull it across something like this, and also across here. Of course we'll have to replace a few of these items. So the sandstone bags, but the sandbags, and also removing the fields or just shifting them slightly. It might be even worth just waiting until those potatoes are ready because we do need the food, because it's something that we've always been lacking in our colony. Anything else we need to do, or anything else you want to try and shift wall wise? Don't think so. Okay, see how this turns out, and also mark to this bag to be deconstructed because it's in the way of our walls. Yep, people are getting their work done. Excellent, as I wanted to see. Minor break risks, yeah, I understand, and low food. Well, hopefully with a good harvest, this may not be something we have to worry about for too much longer, the food issue. I mean, we've got plenty of meat in storage, 373 units, it's just producing meals seems to be a little slow. You know, I wonder, wait a second, what are you doing? Oh, I did have some wort left to make on this brewery list. Interesting. So that means... Have people put it in the barrels yet? Doesn't seem to be the case. Interesting. Oh, then we desperately need the cooler up in this wall built as well. Trado, what are you doing? You're going to go on a rest? You get a few bruises, you stab scars. Yep, how about we get you to work on the sandstone wall? If we get this done, then we can finally put the cooler back in and make sure the temperature stays at a steady level. Yep. Awesome, you even had all the materials in one go. Yeah, that makes things a lot easier. And making sure to make this unroofed as well, because there's no point in making a cooler room if it can't be cold on the outside. So let's... Where is it? Clear, expand, no roof area. There, yep, make sure there's no roof just here. This is meant to go to the outside and meant to stay cool. Yep, awesome. And Trado, so what are you doing? You're going to rest? Can we get you to finish off this wall? Might grab someone else to help you as well. Probably not you, because you're producing meals, Bauer. And what about Kanga? You're feeding a simple meal to Legu. And Legger's just got a couple of bruises. Nothing too much to worry about. I think they'll be fine. You can't construct. Right. How about I stop micromanaging and just see what we can do? So how's Matthew, by the way? 99% difficulty. Hell no. Hell no. We are not going to try and recruit you. We're just going to not execute, sorry, release. Don't think we want to be bring all those bad moods that come with execution to our colony. Which probably means you don't get food as well. Just release you. Hopefully you haven't been fed. Oh, you've been fed, haven't you? Oh, well, that's a shame. And your health, you've already been patched up, but no medicine, which of course is useful. Well, would have been useful if we had a supply, if we had any supply left. Useful in the sense that they don't get medicine. That's for colonists only. So yeah, we're going to release you, and you can toddle off to your village of the Grey Crossbows. So when it comes to the fractions, how hostile are they? 97. Wow. Yeah, it's not going to be anytime soon. They'll be becoming friendly to us. Okay, well we'll leave that be and just continue working on the walls. Trado, sorry, continue working walls. I'll probably grab Falcon just after this, because Falcon, of course, is likely to go somewhere else. Yep, continue building these walls. We desperately need them. Stops people breaking into the back way, as has happened before. Come on, and last wall, Trado, you can do it. Oops. Get it done. And then we can place the cooler back, and then we can make sure that the beer is going to be brewed in a very temperature consistent room. So temperature, and let's mark a cooler. Hopefully no one gets it done. Hopefully no one brings the material to it straight away. So yeah, I'll let Falcon go. We just grab Trado to build the cooler. But since it is night time, I will see you guys in the morning, and hopefully this cooler, of course, will be done. Well, that was somewhat of a disappointment. We don't actually have the steel to build this cooler, which means I obviously haven't been checking the numbers. We only have 25 steel left in storage. I thought we had a lot more, but obviously we've gotten through it very fast. So I've gone ahead and marked a new area to be mined out, just so we can grab that steel, and probably also mark this back area down here. We obviously will have to re-roof this and make its own little room again, but that's not a major issue. We can do that. So let's probably just mark 2 rows in, and I suspect that'll be enough. And oh, awesome, rain. So how cold is it? It's 25. It's nearing the maximum temperature of the beer. Do we have any beer, I should ask? 25 watts. None of... here we are. 20 out of 25% watt. So yeah, we do desperately need this cooler back in place. Yay. Hopefully it doesn't get above 30. 28, 29. It's going to go above 30. Darn it. Okay, can we get someone to start mining the steel then right away? Kanga, you still in bed because you need to be patched up. Surprised no one has got around to you. So Kanga, who is the next doctor, obviously that is why. Sorry, Trado, you meant to be put up to a 1. Yeah, because that's the reason why Kanga isn't being patched up. So Trado, yep, you're going to tend to Kanga. Excellent. That's what I wanted to see. And Val, can we get you to mine some of the steel out? I think it might start to get too late for the beer. I think we're very close to hitting that 30 degrees. I do realise does say ideal temperature, so you can go a bit above and a bit below, but we still run a risk of spoiling, and I want to avoid that where possible. So, Val, yeah, simple meals? No. How about just keep mining the steel out, and I might grab the actual proper miner as well. So who is our proper miner? Legu, and you're currently sleeping because you need the rest. And you're hot. That is actually fair enough, just 28 inside those rooms. Okay, well, how about we get you to over here, mine some steel, then we can get the cooler black in place. Yep, keep them, no, keep them mining. I haven't told you to stop quite yet. People are not finishing this mining work. Excuse me? I've told you to mine, you're going to mine for me. We're going to get that steel, and we're going to produce that cooler. Or build the cooler. Either way, you're not leaving until this is done. Oh my god. Once more. Excellent, that's 35. Okay, we'll get you to do it again, because that's still not enough steel. 2 units plus what we have in storage should be enough. Oops. Once more. Keep on going. It seems like Kangaroo's got like a bit of a double room now. because we've broken the divide. And there we go. I might as well get you to mine this last wall. You are urgently hungry though. You can last for a little bit longer, can't you? I think you can. And I'm going to make sure that you will continue mining this wall. Don't you dare stop me. Keep them going. Sparkles will be fine with a bit of noise. And excellent. Hold the steel now. As we wanted. Good. So can we get someone to do the construction, or do we have to wait until the morning? I do suspect that we'll be waiting till the morning. Okay, well let's add another time lapse. I'll see you guys in just a sec. You know, when it comes to meals, we are getting awfully close to not having any around. There's only one meal. It's nice that we have some pemmican sitting around the place, but proper meals would be much better for our colonists. And what's happening here with the electric stove? Okay, so we've actually hit the pemmican limit. Interesting. Because I got a bit puzzled because I saw Trado here actually working with both potatoes and meat, which of course would be better if they made pemmican because it lasts a hell of a lot longer. I think this, yeah, frozen so it won't spoil. Awesome. Now, I just hope you guys don't lock yourself inside this little room, which obviously I also need to mark unroofed. Let's do that while I remember to. So expand no roof area to just this zone here. Meant to be outside for a reason, which it should be. Awesome. So that caller's in. It's on low. So what range do we want it? We had, what was it, 6? So that makes it 24. We had a 6 degree from the maximum, from the preferred temperature on the fermenting. So we wanted 6 below 30, which of course makes it 24. So 21, 24, just put it up a few notches. Should be low power usage and also low. Awesome. So finally we will be producing beer, and our colonists should be happy, though Val no longer needs it. It's the whole reason why we were working towards it originally. So hopefully people will continue mining out this wall. That'll give us the extra steel that we're of course still missing. I don't see, what is it, 114 units. Oh, we actually have a bit more than I expected. Still, we need much more. Now, how's our sandstone going? 54 units. Yeah, that's still not enough. Okay, but we did manage to build the two top sections of our new, stronger defences. Amusingly, I'll actually have to deconstruct this inner wall as well. It's not an issue. And where else are you? You still building the last wall? You are. Looks like we've got to leave 2 bodies in there as well. Well, it's not the end of the world, and I'm guessing you guys have seen a few bodies now. So take a look at your needs. Yep, observe rotting corpse, so that hasn't helped with your moods. Okay, we'll let you be and see how things turn out. But time to mark a deconstruction order. Deconstruct this inner wall, because that's why we've put this wall out, just so we can have a bit more space to work with. And of course we'll be marking this all the way down once we have the sandstone, which I believe we still have in the stockpile. Yeah, we have plenty of sandstone chunks still there. Awesome, can't complain. But can we actually mark that one little hole there to be patched up? That'd be really nice. And pop, there we go. Awesome. So got some strong proper defences, and auto rearm should be also enabled for that last trap. That probably explains why we weren't getting, why it wasn't getting rearmed. Yep, 3's on the job. Awesome. Glad to see people are proactive in this colony. Most of the time. Okay. And then it also means that we can finally build our sarcophagus room, which I believe we're just going to build out of wood because we have plenty of that around in our colony. You know, I can't see wood. There we go. 236 in the listing. So let's make enough room for a double wall. So a double, so 2 sarcophaguses side by side, another space, and then the wall. So yeah, that worked out fine. So that means we can fit 8 sarcophaguses in this room, and then we'll also make a door and make sure this stays inside and protected from the elements. Yep, I am happy with that. So door at the top, and I think we might just leave it as a dark little dingy room. But I think it's on to another night. And because we're such a lucky colony, we wake up with a psychic drone, which is of course affecting males. So hopefully no one snaps. I do suspect people will be a little unhappy for a while, but I think it is, of course, time to do more hunting. Because we are desperately low on food once more. We eat a lot of food in the colony. A lot indeed. And the funny thing is, I can't see any other animals apart from the thrombo, which should in theory contain a lot of meat, which is a large animal. I don't know if we can actually see how much meat it produces. Meat amount, 490 units. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. You know what, let's hunt it. We need the food. And that's pretty much the only reason why I'm going to hunt it now. So, check, does everyone have weapons? You have a knife, pillar, what's that, machine pistol, Val, charge rifle, yep. Pistol, pillar, melee weapon, so club. You can't fight, and Bauer, you can't fight either, is that alright? Let's say you are incapable of scary, so... No, you're capable of fighting, so let's give you a weapon as well. So, you have a preference with melee. I prefer shooting though, because it's ranged. Probably a single shot weapon may be the best thing for you. So, equip this survival rifle, and of course we'll get you to drop the shield, and then get around to hunting that thrombo. Drop the shield. There we go. Unforbid it as well, and recruit everyone except, of course, Toxo, who can't fight. And let's hunt this thrombo. Get over here. Ooh, this should be interesting. Very interesting. So that's everyone. Yep, those are the rest of those name tags are animals. So let's get you down here, and hopefully the thrombo doesn't charge us too fast. So let's check how we're going to order people. Actually, I'm going to keep melee just on over here, just so when we run back they may be able to help us. You know, buy us a few hits. A Falcon machine pistol, I think you'll also go back as well. We just want people with range, so that would be Val. Sparkles, we'll put you a pillar just on the corner here. If you can lean against it while you take a few pot shots. Kanga, you can stay around this corner. And Bauer, got a survival rifle. Let's get you to go probably maybe just over here. Trying to spread people out so we can sort of stage them and start pulling them back one by one. So everyone sort of covers each other as we're wandering back. Pistol with Foo. Let's put you just at the corner. Trado, a knife. Well, we know where we're going to put you, which is just over here. So that's hopefully everyone. By the looks of it, yes. So I'm going to grab these three, and we're going to attack this thrombo. And we need to hit it once. It should be angered and start chasing us back. Once you hit it, Bauer. Anytime now. Can you hit it, please? Okay. Val, you should start coming in range sometime soon. Fire at thrombo. It's out of range. What is the range on this weapon? Oh, just out. Fair enough. Let's move you up a couple of blocks and get you to start firing on the thrombo. Of course it wanders out of range. Move closer again. Hopefully we don't lose a Val because of my carelessness. Start firing at the thrombo and hopefully anger it this time. There we go. So I think, yeah, I'm going to run back now. That's actually moving a little faster than expected. So run you three back. Kanga should be able to provide a couple more hits. I might put Kanga right where Sparkles is. Or was, I should say. Well, don't try and arrest Sparkles. Now run. No, Kanga, you're moving very slow. You're moving very slowly, so yeah, no, we're going to get you inside now. Hopefully Val will still be fine with the walking. Yeah, this isn't looking too good. Fu, are you going to provide some defense? I'd hope so. Sometime soon would be nice. Yeah, Kangaroo is moving exceptionally slowly. That was a very bad decision to use them. So the Thrombo is only partly injured. This isn't looking very good. We need to get more pot shots off at them. Come on, Fu, keep shooting. And time for you guys to run back inside. Same with you, Fu, I think. Yep. And Kangu, you're already wandering there. Awesome. Keep moving. Faster, faster, faster. And get you guys inside as well. So that's everyone apart from Freckles. I think Kanga may take a hit. Yep, Kanga is taking a hit. And it's just maddened as well, so it doesn't have a person it wants to hit as well. Keep moving, and it's still maddened, so it should be chasing us down. Supposedly. What's going on? You should be still following us. Oh, wait a second, let's get someone out there again. Falcon, machine pistol, go! Yeah, it's now wandering away. I thought you were going to chase us back to our defences. I would have preferred that. So, can we get you to come back in? Or is someone out there? No one should be out there, and I just realised people aren't restricted to within the home area. Or Area 1. Actually, I should expand the Area 1 and restrict people, because Area 1 is meant to be restrict people to that zone, because Area 1 is meant to be inside our base completely, which of course it used to be, but not anymore. So mark just those couple of extra areas, which is just here, there, over one block, along the top edge now, along this edge, and there we go, that's inside the base. So time to restrict everyone to Area 1, which is only internal. And make sure Falcon, of course, can get a few hits off at the Thrombo before it leaves. Yeah, keep on running, Falcon. We want you to run towards that way. Need to attack the Thrombo again. Think you're close enough to hit it now. And take a few shots at it now. Yep, you've hit it. And it's just running away. Where is it wandering to? Yep, maybe we can stop it from walking, or at least injure it enough. It's taking a permanent gunshot injury to the left eye. Got bleeds from the stomach, liver, left leg and right hoof. Keep moving forwards. We want you to hunt it down. Yeah, we know it'll be... Yeah, okay, maybe we shouldn't mark it to be hunted. We'll just hunt it manually. So, start firing at the Thrombo again. Yeah, it's not interested at all. It took one pot shot at our colonist, Kanga, and decided to leave. So with that, I'm actually going to unrecruit Kanga. And also, who's the other doctor? The other doctor is Trado, who we unrecruited just so they can patch up Kanga, which is just over here. Nope. Gonna get you to rest until healed, and then Trado will, of course, patch you up in their own time. Yeah, maybe I could chase after this Thrombo after all, because it's just deciding to wander away now. Keep firing at it. You need to hit it as well, Falcon, otherwise we won't get it. Yeah, it's just deciding to wander off the map. Okay, walk a little closer. Maybe Freckles can come over and help. Freckles is your master, is it? Yes. So maybe Freckles can do a bit of manual shots. And yeah, continue to fire. We want to hunt it. I don't think we're going to get it. It's going to wander off the map. Probably could have grabbed someone else to help with this, but maybe next time. It's an awful lot of meat that we've lost as well. Yep, we're not going to get it. It's going to wander off the map. Falcon, move forwards. Closer. Much closer now. It's going to wander off the map. Darn it. That would have been a lot of meat. I should have grabbed a few other people to help with this attack. But I'm just surprised that it's decided not to attack us anymore. Come on, Falcon. Just a few more hits off should help. Or not. You're just going to let it wander off. And even with all those injuries, it's barely down on the health bar. I was only hoping we could stop it from moving or walking, but there we go. It is going to be off the map now. Oh, that was careless, Falcon. You could have hit it a few more times. That would have given us a large amount of meat, considering that I can't see any other animals on the map. Oh, it isn't looking too good, but what's this? There's actually a few hares or rabbits that we can hunt. I think I'm going to avoid hunting the rat, but no, the rabbits will be at least a few meals. A couple of meals. I wonder how much meat per rabbit, or hare I should say. 24 meat, that's barely anything. Yeah, that's not much, and of course we can't find any other animals to hunt on this map. I've said this once, I'm going to say it again. I don't suspect I can find anything. which is safe to hunt. Like, lynx isn't very safe. Well, I must say that was a little bit of a disappointment. We are now, what, next to pretty much out of meat. Though we have enough pemmican around that we might, will be able to keep us hunger going for a little longer. And the rice is actually ready to be harvested, so people in theory should start harvesting it. You know what, I think I might, depending, let's see. Has Kanga been patched up? Yes, Kanga's been patched up. So if I mark an order to cut plants, or harvest. Yeah, harvest, they should start harvesting this, because the work priorities is cart plot at a 1. So my hope is that they should start coming this way and do the harvesting for the plants. Which they are. Excellent. Awesome. So we've got some rice around the place now. So it means our planter, who is, who again? The grower of Toxo, should start planting again sometime soon. And, oh, you're doing some harvesting. Yeah, there we go. Planting just as I said. Right, because we need this rice. It's not much rice. I think we were doing better off when we were hunting animals. But she'll keep us going for a little bit longer, which is of course what we need. Okay, and I just realised this is roofed. Oh, we can't have that. Surprised it's actually decided to roof this area. Yeah, I'm very sure that's roofed. Let's take a look. It is a constructed roof. Well, that's not what I wanted. Okay, expand no roof area. We need to place it just over here. This isn't meant to be roofed. And I guess we can also mark the wall. Don't know if that really changes anything with the roofing criteria or the roofing. Yeah, the roofing things. Anyhow, let's just continue on mining and gathering. Yeah, got a good amount of food, and that would have been the rabbit that was in our home zone. Yep, there we go. Little old rabbit. Not much meat, but as I've said before, will keep us going. So how's the beer going? Well, the beer is at 32% done, and we are keeping it at a very good, solid, constant temperature, which is really, really good to see. So, of course, this time you will be getting beer. Been a long time coming, I must say. Long time coming indeed. Psychic drones ending. Our people should be a little happier, especially now that they're getting some sleep as well. I would have to say that's a little bit of good timing. Phew. I have to say this episode's gone relatively well. So one of the last things we'll be doing this time around is going to floor. There we go. Just our little burial zone. Just, of course, it's going to be wood, because that's what we use mostly in our colony. I think wood in our medical room, and eventually I think we will... eventually we will probably get around to marking these as wooden floors as well. Probably after we fix up this wall, which I just realised there's a lot missing now. Structures, okay, with the sandstone blocks, and let's replace it. There we go, that fixes that up. So we have a hairy vent. This, I wasn't aware that this was a thing. So Falcon, of course, is now cowering, but Freckles should be hunting the hare? Or not. Okay, Falcon, how about we recruit you and get you to fire at the hare? That might help you out. There we go. And can you hold it back in? Excellent, can't complain there. Well, we're doing very well this episode, so as I was starting to pack up for this episode, so if you have anything, wait a second, start again, scratch that. So, we've certainly had a few good things happen this episode, especially with a few more proper defences and moving on to stone walls finally, but of course it is time to pack up, so if you have anything to say, feel free to leave it in the comments below. But as I've said in the past, and will say in the future, I'll see you around sometime.